Making money from crime is big business. Look how these Dublin criminals made it to the top, and look at their links with criminality today. Don't forget to like, share and do subscribe for more content like this.
1,000 miles away on Spain's eastern coast, the Guardia Civil and officers from Europol move in on a warehouse in a choreographed strike months in the making. Within minutes, 12 men, including the gang's boss and his top lieutenants, are in custody. The takedown is swift and surgical, 6 arrests in Ireland and 6 in Spain. Within hours of the raids, law enforcement officials are hailing the operation as one of the most significant organized crime arrests in recent times. A global game of cat and mouse between authorities and the family has finally come to an end. But how did a small Dublin gang, once little more than local drug dealers, grow into Ireland's biggest drug cartel? And what exactly brought about their downfall? To understand the rise and fall of the family, we must journey back almost 3 decades. Every empire has a beginning. For the family, it was the Ballyfermot area of Dublin more than 25 years ago. In the late 1990s, it was a working-class suburb on the west side of the capital. The drug spread in Dublin had created notorious gangs and drug lords in several neighborhoods. Among the up-and-coming dealers then were a crew of brothers, led by a young but ambitious man named Brian Grendon. Along with a tight-knit circle of associates, the Grendon brothers methodically cornered the local heroin trade. Brian Grendon quickly became known to authorities. In fact, as early as 2001, at just 25 years old, he was caught red-handed with €1.9 million worth of heroin and received a 6-year prison sentence for drug trafficking. This was a pivotal moment. A major Irish trafficker behind bars at the time when the Kinahan cartel and other international players were also growing. But prison didn't derail Brian's ambitions for long. By the late 2000s, he was out and apparently back in business, smarter and more cautious. Authorities noted that some of the family's leaders had worked abroad in Europe for multi-million euro drug deals, gaining experience and contacts along the way. The Grendon gang were no mere street pushers, they were learning the ropes of high-level trafficking. One of Brian's closest allies from early on was a veteran Dublin criminal named Derek D.D. O'Driscoll. Born in 1973 and raised in nearby Clondalkin, had a long history in organized crime and became a mentor and partner to the Grendon brothers. From the start, Grendon and O'Driscoll made a formidable team. The family's early operational model was ruthlessly pragmatic. Low-level addicts and desperate locals were employed as mules and stash house keepers. Garda investigators later discovered that the gang would even target reformed drug users,